Hey, y'all. Let me set up on Instagram. Hey, come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. Wanted to go live and give you guys some inspiration tonight. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday, you guys. Leave a comment. Let me know you're here. Hey, Carla. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Sherry. Hey, y'all. I'm live on Facebook and Instagram, so I'm going to give it a minute. Let some people come on in. I'm not used to going live in the evening. A little different. You know, I'm getting old now. Almost time to go to bed. Hello, hello. Hey, Janetta. Hey. Look at all my clients. Y'all showing up for me on Instagram. Yes, 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 yes. Tonight, I am talking about 7 reasons why your fear of success is holding you back. And who doesn't want success, right? So while I'm waiting for more people to come in, let me just give you guys some background on me. I am Brittany Clement. I am an inspirational speaker. I'm an author. I'm a law of attraction and manifestation coach, and I help women who are tired of working hard to get the things they want out of life, who may be stuck mentally, to break free of their limiting beliefs and open their mind to prosperity by leveraging the law of attraction to be able to manifest everything they desire in every area of their lives. And in turn, it allows them to be able to walk in their purpose, retire young, and just truly live life on their own terms. And so I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. I'm going to get into this little training because I want to help some people tonight, tell you 7 reasons why your fear of success is holding you back. So I am live on Facebook and Instagram, all right, on my personal page on Facebook, but I am going to get into it. All right. So, because I don't want to be long tonight. All right. I don't want to be long at all. Y'all know my motto. I don't got to be long, but I will be strong. Right. And so let's talk about fear for a second, because when it comes down to fear, fear cripples us. You know, it keeps us stagnant. It keeps from us from reaching our full potential and being able to get whatever it is that we want in life. And there's so many different fears out there, right? There's fear of failure. I'm sure we all have came across that at some point in our lives. But let me tell y'all something about fear of failure, because that was one thing I was never afraid of. I was never afraid to fail. I'm like, shoot, I can do that. I'm an expert. I can fail now. I can fail my way up, right? But then there's fear of the unknown, because we don't know what's going to happen next. And then there's also fear of success. Whew. Now that's a big one, and that's why I wanted to talk about it tonight, because we experience that often, right? And sometimes we don't realize that it's a fear of success. But for a lot of us, success is something that we just really never experience. And so it can be a little scary sometimes, and it will keep us from getting where we want to be. So I want to talk about that tonight, because I want you guys to be able to break free of those limiting beliefs so you can be able to manifest whatever you want. So let's get into it. 7 reasons why your fear of success is holding you back. So, if you are someone that sabotages yourself, if you find yourself like, you are always talking yourself out of things, or you keep yourself from doing things that you want, you just always find a reason, right? To not go through, to not follow through. Even if it could benefit you, even if it's very helpful for you, you still end up talking yourself out of it. Self-sabotaging, it could be because you have a fear of success, right? Because it's like a difficulty from being able to pursue your dreams. You self-sabotage. So you could be experiencing a fear of success. And there's 7 reasons why it's holding you back. So let's get into those 7 reasons. If you guys are writing this down, grab some pen and paper. If you're not, you can always come back and write it down later. But number 1, so the number one reason why fear of success is holding you back is because it requires more of you, right? It requires more of you. You got to level up. You got to do more. You got to show up. You got to be there, right? And we are always so comfortable as people. Like, regardless of what our situation is, what we already have going is comfortable. That's what we're used to, even if it's not good. And you would think that's crazy, right? Because if you're in a situation that's negative or somewhere you don't want to be, that's still your comfort level. To get out of that situation, it requires bravery, right? You got to level up. You got to get uncomfortable. But it's self-sabotage because you know you want to be comfortable. You know you want to live the life of your dreams, but you're just not ready to necessarily put that work in, right? And so comfort equals survival, right? We are comfortable with the way things have been. And when you try to change some things in your life, like when you try to change your behavior, you try to change your mindset, even your beliefs and value, it can create discomfort. And so, what do we do when that happens, right? A lot of times we get anxiety and we just want out of that situation. And so, that could be one of the reasons for you, okay? Why your fear of success is holding you back, because you're not ready to get uncomfortable, that you're too comfortable in the situation that you're in, okay? Number two is success brings social pressure. Success brings social pressure to you. What I mean by that is success is not just a big bank account, right? You have all eyes on you at that point. The more successful you get, the more attention that you're going to get, all right? People start looking at you differently when you are successful, right? And even people that may not have ever noticed you before, might have ignored you or whatever the case may be, now they see you, right? Now you getting attention. And some people can't handle that attention because it brings that social pressure where you feel like you got to do more. That's why you see people out here that's, buying houses, buying cars, doing all this stuff because of the social pressure. They feel like they got to keep up or show people their success, right? And so some people don't want to deal with that at all. They don't want to deal with that pressure. And so they let it keep them from getting the success they want, right? It's like that fear is there. They're afraid of that, right? If you start making a lot of money, you think that people might be asking you for some, right? People want you to help them. People want you to take care of them, whatever the case may be, right? You think about that. Anything that you do, like if you get the house, if you get the car, it all drives attention to you. So people will literally avoid success because of that. They don't want to have to deal with social pressure. So that's number two. Again, number one is success requires you to get uncomfortable. Number two is the social pressure behind it, right? It's the fear behind all of this, okay? Number three, success is a new territory for you, right? It's something that you've never experienced. And so it's that fear of the unknown starts kicking in, right? You start thinking about, well, what's going to happen next, right? That's even going back to the comfort level, right? You know what your current situation is like. You're already comfortable there. You might not even enjoy your current situation because you already know what to expect every day. However, when it comes to you being successful, you don't know what's going to happen next, right? You don't know what the next day is going to look like. So when you change your life, that means you are changing your situation, you're meeting new people, and for some people, that could just bring that anxiety back. It just makes them feel like, I don't even want to deal with this. Like, that's how all of this feels when it comes down to that fear of success. Okay, again, this is 7 reasons why your fear of success is holding you back. If this is making sense so far, y'all let me know in the comments. All right, I am here to help you guys because I want you to get over this fear. I see the hearts. Thank y'all on Instagram. Thank y'all. I don't want success, the fear of success, to hold you back. Everybody should be desiring to be successful, right? Everybody should want to level up and be more and become more, okay? And so, again, number one is success requires you to be uncomfortable. Number two is the social pressure behind it, right? And then number three is the fact that it's a new territory, right? It's something that you haven't experienced. So it's the fear of the unknown, fear of what's going to come next. You're afraid to take that step because of that. So number four is you might be afraid of what you're going to become. You know, we see it all the time. People get success, they come into some money and they act like they ain't never had nothing before, right? And they turn into a new person. And you're thinking like, I don't want to be that person. You know, some people, they play it safe. They try to play it safe because of the fear. It's the fear that's kicking in. Okay. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry said, yes, it makes sense. Awesome. Okay. So it's the fear that's kicking in because you're afraid of what you might become if you were to be successful. You don't want to lose yourself, right? And you might consider yourself to be a good person, right? You have a good heart, you know, you care about people and all of that. And there's this stigma on successful people that they don't care. They're all about themselves and, you know, they don't want to help other people or whatever the case may be, when that may not even be true, but that might be how some people look at successful people. And you just don't want to be one of them, right? You don't want to lose yourself. So then you start having these concerns about, you know, if I did get more money, you know, how would I be? How would I act? You know, what would I do if I had more money and more power? Right. And so people think that way and it keeps them from being successful because we see it all the time. We see it in movies, right? When people get a little bit of money and they start acting different, right? After they get some type of success. But that does not have to be you, okay? That does not have to be you at all. All right, you don't need to let any of this hold you back. It's okay to be successful. That's what I'm here to tell you today. All right, so that's number four. You are afraid of what you might become. All right, number five is you might be concerned that success is not as good as what you imagined it to be. That could be holding you back from achieving the success that you want. Because we have this image, right? We all have this image of how we want our grand dream life to look like. We kind of know what we want to do if we get to the level of success that we desire, right? But then in the back of your mind, you might be thinking like, well, what if it doesn't even turn out like that, right? What if? Because I'm going to tell y'all, it's some work now. It's some work. But that could be the fear that's holding you back. Okay? That happens all the time. We might think something is going to be good, and then when it happens, like, it doesn't work out that way, right? And so, regardless of what it is, I mean, just to give you an example, it could be food, right? You might have seen some food, you might have won an ice cream sundae or something, just to use it as an example. Might be a nice hot summer day. You like, I want some ice cream. I'm gonna get this ice cream. You go and get it, and it wasn't even as good as you thought. And you like, man, I don't waste my time. I don't waste my money, right? Just to give you an example so you can understand where I'm coming from. And so you know what you want, but that fear, thinking that, what if I get it and it's not what I imagine, or it's not as good as I imagine, right? And then you will feel disappointed. You'll feel like you let yourself down in a way. That's number five, right? You are concerned that things are not going to be as great as you imagine. You know, you might be sabotaging yourself because you're just worried that you're going to put in all this work and still be disappointed in the end. Listen, y'all, do not let this fear of success hold you back. Let me move along to 6 and 7, okay, so I can get to some key points that I wanted to make. Number 6 is fear of criticism. Criticism. You worry about what everybody else thinks. Okay? You worry about what everybody else think. What are these people going to say about me if I become successful, right? But you got to understand you're going to have some haters regardless if you're successful or not. Okay? And you can't be concerned about what other people think. I know y'all have heard the saying, what other people think of me is none of my business, right? And so if you're afraid of what other people are going to think about you because you're successful, then there's a problem within itself that we need to fix. We got to be able to push past all these fears, okay? And if you are someone that thinks that, if you feel like other people might look at me in a negative light because I'm a successful person, well, that's because you think that successful people are that way, right? It's like a mirror. I'm just showing you a mirror right now. I'm showing yourself in the mirror. You may think that about other successful people, so that when that comes, you got to check yourself. You got to look at successful people and see what you think about them, because how are you ever going to be one of them if you don't think that they're good people? Shakora said that's so true. Hey, Shakora. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, and then number 7, okay, and then I recap. Number 7 is you're afraid that you're going to become somebody that you don't even like. Whew. That you're going to become somebody that you don't even like. Listen, in order for you to reach new levels, you definitely have to fall in love with yourself regardless, right? Because if there's anybody who got to like you, it's you. Period, right? For some reason, a lot of people believe success is toxic. But I believe that when you let these fears stand in the way and you sabotage yourself, that's where it's toxic, okay? And so you got to cleanse yourself of that. Because when you think about it, when you have success, it gives you the opportunity to really be you, right? You have opportunities out there. You can be your true self. You don't have to be anything that you're not. So there's no reason for you not to like yourself. But there's some people that let them hold them back. They let that hold them back. Okay? And I wanted to point these out tonight because some people don't realize that they have a fear of success. Because fear of failure is so big. Everybody know about fear of failure, right? But a lot of people don't talk about the fear of success. And that's something that I've personally experienced. Okay. And for me, it was number 2. It was the social pressure, right? Because I felt like, I got to be the one in my family to make it, to do all this. And everybody's going to ask me for some coins or whatever the case may be. And to be honest, it definitely has not been like that. Right. And so that held me back. But one thing we have to realize about fear is that it's all in our mind, right? It's the mindset that we carry behind it. And so when you can shift your mindset, right, and you start making these positive changes and implementing them in your life, you will start to think differently. And that fear, it will disappear. It's all in our mind. We make up these stories and we tell our stuff this over and over. It's not like we hear somebody else say it. We make these stuff up ourselves. And then we self-sabotage and we keep ourselves stagnant from getting everything that we want. Y'all, success is good. Yes, Miss Peggy, love yourself. Success is good. So let me recap for y'all. When it comes to the fear of success, 7 reasons why your fear of success is holding you back. Number 1 is because it requires you to be uncomfortable, right? You're so comfortable, you're afraid to get uncomfortable. So you let it hold you back. Number 2 is success brings social pressure. Okay? You feel like you have to do more. You gotta do this and that for people. You gotta, show people what you got, right? You gotta go buy some red bottoms and you gotta go, spending money and flexing like crazy, right? You feel like you have to do these things and people don't want to do that. Number three, success is a new territory for you, right? And that fear of the unknown creeps up because you don't know what's gonna happen next. Number four, you're afraid of what you might become. Number five, you're concerned that success might not be as great as you imagine. Number six is fear of criticism from other people. And then number seven is fear that you'll become someone that you don't like. Do not let any of these reasons hold you back, okay? I'm calling all of this out to you tonight so you can recognize them. Recognize if you feel like you have been in a situation where any of these have kept you from reaching your full potential, you have to recognize it. Like, I see you, right? I see myself. This is like that self-check, right? You got to check yourself a lot. I always tell my clients that you got to check yourself because it's you that will keep you from getting everything that you want. Because it's also you that will have you getting everything that you want, okay? You can manifest whatever it is that you want, but only you can hold it back. Nobody else can do that for you. So when you look at this and you see which one of these has been causing me to not go forward, to not be successful, and you call it out, then you can get it out of your life. You can remove it. Because again, fear is just something that's in your head. Sherry says she's number 7. So you're afraid that you're going to be someone that you don't like. And I see that's deep. And I applaud you, Sherry, for even saying that. Okay? Because that's big. When you can recognize it, then you can push past it. Because the thing is, we don't know what we don't know, right? So when you know, then you can fix the issue. And you got to want to fix it. So when you move past all of that, then success is there waiting for you. But one thing I want you guys to remember tonight, I told you I wasn't going to be long, but I did want to be strong, right? Is that you're making it all up. It's not real. It is not real, okay? This fear of success that you're making up is not real. This is you telling yourself this in your head. So you need to start saying good things to yourself. You need to just change that. Okay, so for example, Sherry, instead of you thinking that you don't want to be successful because you're not going to like who you become, get out some paper and pen, write down things that you would do when you're successful, okay? What you would be like, okay? So that way you can channel that and change it to something positive. And that's going to make you push past that fear and want to go and do better and be better because you're going to love you, especially the successful you. Think about it. The successful you can do way more for yourself than the you that you are now. Not to say that you're not already successful, but when I say the successful you, I'm thinking about the you that you're trying to become. Janetta said, I swear it's question 3 and I'm disappointed with where I am. A shift is non-negotiable at this point. Yes. What was number 3? Fear of the unknown. Yeah. Because you don't know what's going to happen next. So same thing with any one of these, you guys. Right now, what does success look like to you? Right? And then think back through these and you have to make it work for you. Right? You know, I always tell my clients, I'm the coach. My job here is to teach you this stuff, but your job is to implement. You got to do the work. And so you need to find out what is success for you. Pull out a journal. Write down, everything you feel like may be holding you back, all these fears, and just understand that it's not real. It's not. We tell ourselves this stuff. We talk ourselves out of everything we want because we let that fear get in the way. And for some people, for a lot of people, it's fear of failure. They're afraid to fail, so they never get started. But for other people who are already achievers, already go-getters, we're not afraid to fail. We can fail. We master failing, right? But it's that success that we never had. So it's like it'll keep us there. Quarter three. Okay, gotcha, Janetta. Um, Carla said, I've been broke. I'm ready to be wealthy and see what that is about. Yes. Yes, Carla. Exactly. So you're not afraid to fail. You're not afraid to fail. Like you said, I've been broke. I know what that's all about. I can manage that. I can maneuver that. But I never been successful like I want to be wealthy. And so you got to push past these fears, okay? So I just wanted to call out these 7 reasons so you can start recognizing them, so you can start implementing some positive changes in your life. And remember, it all starts with your mind. It all starts in your mindset, okay? And if you need help just changing your mindset, I'm here for you guys, okay? I am a law of attraction coach, manifestation coach, and that's where I start, okay? I actually have a program. I just opened up the wait list for my 21-day prosperity challenge. Y'all, is open right now. You can join the challenge. It's going to start again September 1st, and then I'm going to shut it down again. And so join the challenge. I mean, my clients are doing some amazing things. I have a client, I'm not going to call her name, but I just want to share a quick little story testimony about her real quick. I met her less than a month ago. She found me on Instagram. She actually got on one of my lives. I was pulling my affirmation flashcards and put a card for her. And she reached out to me and she just told me how she had already worked with so many different coaches before and she never got any results. Like, she was just done with the whole coaching industry. She had invested in herself many times, even overdrafted her bank accounts to work with these coaches and still didn't get any results. She was like over it. But she was like, something is telling me I need to work with you. So I'm like, let's set up a call. So we did a consultation. We talked. And, one thing about me, I do free consultations because I like to get to know people. I'm not one of those coaches where it's like, I feel like you need to pay me just to even have a conversation. No. Let's talk. I need to know where you are so I can know how I can help you to determine if I'm even a good fit for you. Because who knows? I might not even be a good fit for you, and vice versa. You might not be a good fit for me. It's a relationship that we're building here, so it has to make sense. Hold on. Sherry said, how long do the... Hold on. It disappeared. Let me see what you said. I can't even look at your question. Sherry, put your question here because I can't see it. It disappeared. But just to finish telling y'all this story real quick. So we got on the call. We did a consultation. And, it was just, the consultation itself was great. And so she believed in herself, and I told her about my law of attraction program, but she wasn't in a position at that time financially to join the law of attraction program, my program Heaven on Earth. So I told her about the 21-day prosperity challenge. I'm like, you need to start there anyway because you need to really start transitioning your mindset. And the Heaven on Earth program, that's like my big program, the meat and potatoes where you get all of it. So I'm like, just start here so you can start working your way up. And when I tell y'all, at first, I didn't think she was going to join, right? I didn't think she was going to join because she hadn't registered. I had already shut down the enrollment, but I guess she had saved the payment website. She went ahead, she signed up the same day that we started, and we started August 1st. Y'all, by August 12th, she had me in tears because she was like, I found my tribe. You guys are it. I posted a screenshot on my page too, y'all can see it. But she was like, I'm just so happy I finally found exactly what I was looking for. And so that was August 12th. That was 12 days in. Her mindset already totally transformed. We're like halfway through. And then just yesterday, y'all, we're almost done with the challenge for August because it's 21 days. But just yesterday on the 18th, she said she woke up to a bank deposit, unexpected money. She manifested money, y'all. And she was like, I'm ready for Heaven on Earth. And she then enrolled and signed up in Heaven on Earth. So that just gets me so excited because that just showed you that you can literally have whatever that you want, even if it's money. Money is energy. You can be in a position today where you don't have enough money to do something that you really want to do, but you start transforming yourself and changing your mindset. And then next week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, you're ready. You have the money that you need. So anything is possible. Sherry said, when is the last day to enroll? So to enroll in the 21 day, Carla said, yes, you are bomb. Thank you, Carla. And she said, yes, y'all are my tribe. Yes. So for the 21 day challenge, the wait list is open now. The last day to enroll is actually going to be the last day of the month. So August 31st, because we start September 1st. So you do have until August 31st to enroll. The enrollment is up. And you can click the link in my bio is there to check out the challenge and read what it's all about. But like, I just love it because people are really transitioning their mindsets. Like that fear of success, we're going to move all it out the way because success is your birthright. It's exactly what you need, is what you deserve. Janetta said yes to unexpected bank deposits. Okay. Yes to it. Listen, there's one thing that we manifest the most. Me and my clients, money. Because everybody want money. And so it just flows. It comes easily and effortlessly once you learn how to deal with it here. You remove it. Sherry said, great, I had time to pay. Yes. And for those of you who are wondering, the 21 day prosperity challenge is $297. So yes, so I look forward to working with any and everybody. But yes, you guys, make sure you take this information and really take it seriously because your success depends on it. We don't want fear of success to hold you back. That's what you want. That is what you want. You want to be successful, and sometimes it's easier said than done. So that's when you know you have to do the work on yourself, within yourself. So do that, you guys. Get out pen and paper, write down what it is that you want as far as success, and figure out what it is that's holding you back, right? And then challenge those, right? Know what they are, become aware of them so you can start making those positive changes and implementing them in your life. So that's really all I have for y'all today. I thank y'all for tuning in. Again, I didn't want to be long, but I wanted to just come on here and get some inspiration and help you guys to know that you can do anything. You can be anything. You can have anything that you put your mind to, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise, not even yourself, okay? So you heard that from me. You got this. All right. So I will see y'all. Y'all have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and I'll be here to help in any way that I can. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.